Hello, thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the delay. I'd like to introduce you to Paterson, New Jersey, City Council President Andre Sayegh.
Yes, you pronounced it properly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Not too tough.
Not too tough. No, I will be tough. So, as the City Council President, what are the accomplishments that you're most proud of?
Sure. Well, I am very proud of representing South Paterson and 21st Avenue, the 6th Ward. We've been able to secure money for a feasibility study to potentially have a special improvement district in South Paterson and on 21st Avenue. Because these areas are thriving, but we want them to be even more vibrant. We want more of a security presence. We want cleaner streets. And by creating the special improvement district, that'll happen. We leveraged urban enterprise zone money to get a cleaning communities initiative in here every day, 364 days out of the year. We gave them Christmas off. They were cleaning the streets every day. So we want to maintain that program because it worked, and we want Paterson to be more presentable. And we want to enhance the experience of people who come in and shop. Working on 2 new measures right now. 1, to provide property tax relief, and to promote local businesses. Getting people to shop in these restaurants and go to the retail entities. And then the other program that we're working on is the economic growth zone. If we do that for Paterson, we give investors more incentives to come and develop. And as you can see, South Paterson is thriving as far as development is concerned.
Wonderful. I'm curious, will you be running for the next mayor election?
Well, I was anticipating that question. As I stated earlier, I get asked all the time. And this past July, my colleagues saw fit to elect me as the city council president. Something I'm obviously considering strongly running for mayor. And I stated before, I'm about 99.9% sure. I just had a daughter. She's 3 months old. If she tells me she doesn't want me to do it, that's that 0.1%. But I highly doubt she'll tell me not to do it. She can't talk yet.
So I'm curious, if you were to be elected mayor, what would your administration look like?
Sure. Well, it would look like Paterson, right? We want representation that is a reflection on what the city's like, our diversity. So clearly we want African American representation, Turkish American, Arab American, Latinos. We want every Bengali, whomever it may be, Italian Americans, as long as they're qualified and that they represent this multicultural mosaic in Paterson. And I also want to continue the work that we've done. I believe that we've accomplished so much in the 6th Ward that we can achieve in all 6 wards. It's very important on issues of quality of life. There have been so many of these establishments, whether it was Charlie's Angels, Gemini Bar, Lava Lounge, Alex's Playground. They were neighborhood nuisances. Now the neighbors, they don't complain about those places anymore because we took a firm stand. There's other places outside of the 6th Ward that are posing problems for people that I want to help them with. And I obviously want business to flourish here. If we attract investors in the city, it clearly improves our image overall. People will know this is a place where you can live, you can shop, and you can do business.
Thank you.
Any further questions?
Well, I know that you're a 6th Ward president, 6th Ward councilman.
Right.
I want to know what are some of the biggest achievements that you've accomplished?
Well, in addition to what I mentioned earlier,
right.
I believe that as far as public safety is concerned, I've had a tremendous working relationship with the police department and the fire department. They've helped me with some of those notorious entities that I was talking about as far as some of these hookah places are concerned or go-go bars.
Right.
I've worked very well with the police and fire. And some of the other pieces of legislation I've worked on, I'm big on recycling. Recycling is the law. You can raise money from recycling. We are distributing containers, free containers to people who are interested so that we can help ramp up the recycling rate and generate revenue for our cash-strapped coffers. Every time you recycle, you save us money on what you would have thrown in the garbage, and it reduces our tipping fee, what the garbage company collects as far as how much they're going to haul, and then we get paid from the state for recycling. So those are some of the things I'm very proud of, and we clearly can continue with it.
Right. Okay, before we wrap this up, my last question to you would be, as the mayor, if you were to be elected mayor, I would like to know what are the 3 most improvements that the city of Paterson would need?
All right, well,
or is in need of?
Priorities,
right.
3 priorities. Public safety, because if you get public safety right, everything else will fall in line. economic development, and quality of life. Public safety, I'd like for the Paterson Police Department to continue the work that they're doing, because I work well with them, but also incorporate the Passaic County Sheriff's Department to do some things that perhaps the Paterson Police Department doesn't necessarily have to do, and that the county would do, to free up some of our police officers. I want to support our police department to make sure that we have a strong presence, people walking the street, and people know that our streets aren't as dangerous as what people say they are. I want them to feel safe. As long as they feel safe, the next thing, economic development. People want to invest in this city knowing that it's a safe place and that they can get a return on their investment. That'll also create the ripple effect. You have people investing in Paterson, they're spending money, they generate tax revenue, it's better for the taxpayer. And then finally, quality of life. People should not live next to a go-go bar or a hookah bar or any of these bars that won't allow them to get a good night's rest. So we'll focus on some of these priorities in my administration. We've done it so far as the 6th ward is concerned, but as I said, all 6 wards would need that type of attention and that type of action.
Thank you.
You did very well. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I'll tell you, I am proud to be a diverse group of Pattersonians. I see you have on your microphone the Turkish flag. I'm a proud supporter of the Turkish parade, of the Turkish people, and every time I get a chance, I brag about how we have the largest Turkish immigrant population in the city of Paterson in the United States. So that's something we benefit by. The Turkish restaurants, the Turkish grocery stores, the Turkish auto repair stores. Anything Turkish, we're proud to have you here. We're a better city because you came from Turkey and you called Paterson home.
Thank you very much.
Teşekkür.
İyi geceler.
There you go.